Hey, Eric here, your daily source for bold and beautiful spoilers, recaps, and news. Let's dive in.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is a wild, wild day, and we need to talk about everything that just went down on The Bold and the Beautiful today. Grab your coffee or whatever you need, because I am running on fumes and pure adrenaline right now after watching this episode. We have so much to unpack, and honestly, I don't even know where to start, but we are just going to dive right in. So we have to talk about Steffy and Carter. I mean, my jaw is literally still on the floor. When we last saw them at Forrester Creations, the tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. They looked absolutely ready to just launch themselves at each other right there in the office. And let's be real, this show loves a good office romance or office scandal, but this is on a whole other level of messy. Carter and Steffy, just saying it out loud feels wrong, but also kind of inevitable when you look at what they have both been going through lately. Carter is just a broken man right now. He has been dealing with this absolutely devastating news about Daphne's infertility. They wanted a family so badly, and Daphne is just shutting down. She is building these massive emotional walls, and Carter is left out in the cold, grieving the future he thought he was going to have. And who has been his shoulder to cry on? Steffy. Steffy, who is supposed to be Daphne's best friend. I know. It is so bad. It is a massive betrayal waiting to happen. But Steffy is in a very dark place too. She is furious. She is emotionally exhausted. And when two emotionally exhausted, vulnerable people are alone late at night in a fashion house office, well, we know what happens on this show. If something really did happen between them, and it strongly looks like it did or is about to, they are going to have to scramble to cover it up. I can already picture the panic. They are probably going to try to straighten their clothes, fix their hair, and pretend they just fell asleep working late on some European expansion documents. As if anyone actually believes that. And you just know the cleaning crew or the security guards are going to notice something. There is always a lingering look or a misplaced piece of clothing. The Forrester Creations gossip mill is legendary. If the cleaning team starts whispering about Carter and Steffy acting weird after hours, it is only a matter of time before it reaches the wrong ears. Maybe I am getting ahead of myself. Maybe they stopped before they went all the way. But honestly, it didn't look like they were stopping. It looked like they were crossing a line that you just cannot uncross. So after whatever happened at the office, Steffy has to go home. She goes back to the Cliff House, or wherever Taylor is staying right now, and we get this completely jarring shift in tone. Because over at the house, Taylor is just living her absolute best life. She is in this cute, happy little bubble with Deacon Sharp. Deacon is bringing her coffee and fresh pastries. They are laughing. They are being domestic. Deacon just proposed to her recently, and he is really trying to show her that he is serious about building a safe, normal life with her. It is actually kind of sweet to see Taylor so relaxed, especially considering all the trauma she has been through with Sheila over the years. But of course, in soap opera land, whenever someone is that happy, a giant storm is about to hit them right in the face. And that storm is Steffy walking through the front door. The second Steffy walks in, Taylor knows. Taylor is a world-class psychiatrist, you guys. She can read her daughter like a book. She takes one look at Steffy's face, and the mom interrogation begins. Taylor is asking what happened, why she looks like she hasn't slept, what is going on. Now, does Steffy confess to nearly or actually sleeping with the company's COO, who also happens to be her best friend's partner? Of course not. She completely hides the Carter secret. She buries it deep down. But she needs to vent, so she unloads all the trauma from Monaco. And oh boy, the Monaco drama. Steffy tells Taylor everything. She tells her how this trip was supposed to be strictly business with Ridge and Brooke, but also a chance for her and Finn to reconnect. To find that magic they had when they reunited at the church in Monte Carlo years ago. But instead of magic, she got a nightmare. She got Sheila Carter. Steffy explains to Taylor how Sheila somehow found out about Finn's flight details. And we, the audience, know that Lee accidentally left the laptop open, which is a whole nother mess, but Steffi just knows that Sheila bought a ticket and sat right next to Finn on that plane. And what did Finn do? Did he cause a scene? Did he demand she be removed from the flight? No. Finn, in his infinite, frustrating naivete, tried to negotiate with her. He actually tried to bargain with his psychotic abuser. Steffi is pacing around the room, telling Taylor how Finn promised Sheila that if she just turned around and flew home the second they landed, he wouldn't tell Steffi she was there. He tried to keep it a secret. He tried to manage Sheila. And that is what broke Steffi. Steffi is crying, she is yelling, she is telling her mother that Finn will never learn. He will never put his family's safety above his weird, twisted biological connection to that monster. Taylor is absolutely horrified. Taylor was shot by Sheila, Steffi was shot by Sheila, Finn was shot by Sheila. How many times does this woman have to almost kill them before Finn gets it? Taylor is completely validating Steffi's anger here. And then comes the biggest shock of the episode. Steffi looks at Taylor, takes a deep breath, and reveals her hand. She has taken off her wedding rings. The rings are off. She tells Taylor that she cannot do this anymore. The marriage is over. She is done fighting for a man who won't protect her from his own mother. I literally gasped. I mean, we all knew Shin was on the rocks, but for Steffi to actually take the ring off and declare it over? That is huge. Fans on social media are already losing their minds over this. Half the fans are cheering because they are so sick of Finn being weak when it comes to Sheila, and the other half are devastated because they love Finn and Steffi together. But here is where it gets so messy. Steffi is acting all high and mighty about Finn's betrayal, and yes, Finn keeping secrets about Sheila is a massive betrayal of trust. But Steffi is literally standing there, judging her husband, while secretly carrying the guilt of whatever just happened with Carter. The hypocrisy is off the charts. She is ending her marriage over Finn's lack of boundaries, right after she destroyed all her own boundaries with Carter. It is just a classic Forrester move. Do as I say, not as I do. And while Steffi is making these massive life decisions and crying to her mom, where is Finn? Finn is panicking. He is on a flight back to Los Angeles, desperately trying to get home as fast as humanly possible. You can just see the sheer panic and regret radiating off of him. He knows he messed up. He knows that trying to negotiate with Sheila was the dumbest thing he could have possibly done. Finn is flying back, probably rehearsing his apology over and over in his head. He is getting ready to grovel. He is going to walk into that house, get down on his knees, and deliver the most sincere, desperate plea for forgiveness we have ever seen. He wants to save his marriage before it is too late. He thinks that if he just promises to be better, if he swears he will never speak to Sheila again, Steffi will take him back. But Finn is completely in the dark. He has no idea what he is walking into. He doesn't know that Steffi has already taken off her ring. He doesn't know that Taylor is already up to speed and probably ready to rip his head off. And most importantly, he has absolutely no clue that his wife just spent a very intimate evening with Carter Walton. Can you imagine the dramatic irony here? Finn is going to be begging for a second chance, crying about how much he loves her, while Steffi is standing there, knowing she just betrayed him in the worst possible way. Is she going to take him back out of guilt? Is she going to stand her ground and kick him out? If she does take him back, how long until the Carter secret blows up in their faces? Because let's be real, secrets do not stay hidden in Los Angeles. Eventually, Daphne is going to find out. Ridge is going to find out. Finn is going to find out. And when Finn realizes that while he was trying to fix things, his wife was with another man, it might actually push Finn over the edge. It might be the thing that finally makes him snap and turn his back on the Forresters for good. Maybe it will even push him closer to Sheila, which is exactly what Sheila wants. Honestly, the writers have really outdone themselves with this tangled web. It is clunky, it is frustrating, it makes you want to yell at the characters, but you cannot look away. It is peak soap opera drama. I am so tired of the back and forth, but I am also entirely invested. What were they thinking, pairing Carter and Steffi? Who actually believes this is going to end well for anyone? Nobody. But we are all going to be glued to our screens tomorrow to see Finn's pathetic apology and Steffi's guilty face. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I being too harsh on Steffi? Does Finn deserve to lose his marriage over this? I need to go lie down and process all of this. I will see you guys in the next update.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.